Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's market update. Last week in El Paso County, we saw a total of 268 new houses that came to market. We saw 44 price increases. We saw 37 price decreases. We saw 27 homes that came back on market. Those are houses that were under contract that didn't make it all the way to close for one reason or another. And we saw a total of 368 houses that sold and closed out completely. Now, this last week makes the 6th week in a row where we saw more than 200 houses come to market. This is a huge difference from what we saw earlier in the year and later in last year. Last year during the holiday season, we saw fewer than 100 houses coming to market. And in the new year in our market here in El Paso County, it was pretty bonkers. At the beginning of this year, we saw fewer than 200 new properties coming to the market during January, February, and for most of March. The other thing that we saw is that's when buyers got more active after the new year and they wanted to get back in the game. They wanted to get back to writing offers. And those months were probably the craziest I've seen in our market. The good news is we are starting to see more of a steady amount of houses come to market every single day. But we still have such a demand in our marketplace for housing that everybody's still feeling the squeeze of the low inventory that we've been experiencing. With 368 total properties that sold, we're still kind of in that middle number that we've been seeing. Last summer, we saw about 500 closings every single week. Now, that doesn't mean that demand has gone down. In fact, if anything, demand has gone up from the same time last year, and even comparing now to last summer. But really what this number is showing is that we just don't have the inventory to keep up with as much demand as we do have right now. Last week, the median house price was $400,000, which is the lowest I've seen for 1 week for quite a long time. With that being said, I really don't predict us seeing house prices going down anytime in the future. It just seems that that was the median price for last week. Also last week, the houses that did close sold for 104.67% above asking. Now what that means is the median number, the middle of the road number for houses that are going under contract, the houses that are selling and closing, means that they're selling for 4.67% over asking price. And with the median price of $400,000, that means the middle of the road house here in El Paso County is selling for $19,000 over asking. The median days on market, or how long it takes to sell a home, remains at 3 days again last week. And this is a number that I haven't seen change for about a year and a half. Houses have been selling so quickly in El Paso County that usually houses are only on the market for 3 or 4 days. It's not because that's how long it takes to get an offer. It's because in order to get the best offer, a lot of agents, when they're listing a property, will leave it open for 3 or 4 days so people have a chance to get into the property, take a look at it, and they can collect enough offers to kind of choose which one's going to be best. If you have any questions on any of the numbers or the information I covered today, feel free to send me a message, send me a text, or give me a call anytime. That concludes this week's market update, and thank you for watching.